still to be played. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if something's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, the outlook isn't great, Peter. It promises a difficult challenge, and along with a concerted, prolonged effort, I think Lady Luck is probably going to be needed to help their case here. Of course, a quick goal might just cause sufficient upset.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, they can break here. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's come back to the keeper. That is good strength. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Goulart. Played out to the right. Climbs up big! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Gehi, Rodri, Ruben Dias, Gehi, aim forwards. Fran Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Alexander-Arnold, Valverde, and here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, that's a delicate pass. Great run, magical!
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rudiger gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Vinicius Nunes. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Oh, it's a... Woola! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Matches Nunes, shifted upfield. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And it's Tchouaméni, looking here to chip it through. Woola! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Keeper's got good distance on. That could spell trouble. Nuri. Doku.
A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time.
Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Yehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brahim Diaz! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And there's green grass ahead of Haaland! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Haaland, and the shot! Cleared away. Play for a throw. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lobbed in behind. That is a great pick out. Now it's Goulet. Arda Goulet. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot! And he should have made it fall.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And it's been played through. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. And the counter is on. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Rudiger. And here's Doku. O'Reilly. Doku. Time to deliver.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Valverde. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This can he finish? And it's come back out to him. They're back within reach. Courtois, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Fran Garcia goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Garcia. Rodri. Yehi made up towards the front line. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And reclaimed it in a trice. O'Reilly. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodri gently down. And they can counter here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fran Garcia. And it's Diaz. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Goulart. Goulart! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Ooh, delicate chip through. Ruben Diaz clears it away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rodri with the clearance. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his way.
Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a bit special. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Doku. Doku tries a cross. And here's Doku. O'Reilly. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Doku. The referee has given a corner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. 30 minutes gone. And it's O'Reilly. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Matheus Nunes. Only partially clear. Gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Ruben Diaz, and the keeper's got it again. Matheus Nunes. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played right into his path. Doku. Now it's Doku. Chance for a shot! O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. And here's the chance to counter. Rudiger gets it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland! And the keeper has it. O'Reilly.
Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Matheus Nunes, aim forwards. And he thumps it clear. Well read, nice interception. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Calmly anticipates.
Doku, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Ruben Dias. O'Reilly. Oh, that's a nice ball. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's O'Reilly. And here, decent chance! And he's there to get it away. Courtois claims it, safe hands. And he's heaved it away. Always onto this. Goulart has it in a wide position. Firmly met. That'll be a throw. Brahim Diaz. Valverde thinks about the shot. Camavinga. Haaland. O'Reilly gently done. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now who's going to be first to this? O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Matheus Nunes. Can he spark a counter here? Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Nice interception, well timed. And it's Valverde. That's very neat. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Doku. And there is the half-time whistle. And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Valverde. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Ruben Dias. Foden. And here's Haaland. He's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Semenyo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice looking ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
No question, that's a foul.
That's put paid to a promising move. Rodri.
And here's Semenyo.
Bernardo Silva.
Matthews Nunes.
Bernardo Silva.
Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Matthews Nunes.
Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Haaland.
Over to the left.
And it's Camavinga. Valverde. Valverde! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Out towards the flank.
Gehi getting this one clear.
That's not going far.
Now it's Semenyo.
Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Fran Garcia. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Fran Garcia.
Picks it up now. That is lovely.
So who's he picking out?
He is just caressing the ball.
Played into the middle.
Lovely ball, and he shoots!
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bernardo Silva!
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Camavinga, and it's Diaz.
Vinicius Junior.
Played out towards the right wing.
Ruben Diaz.
Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. Tchouaméni looking for a runner. Valverde tries a shot!
Tries to get it clear. Ruben Diaz gets rid without sophistication. Rodri.
The referee's awarded a free kick. approach does pay off here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Foden. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And here's Doku. Doku. Big chance! He scores!
Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Howson.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Nunes.
Rodri, and it's played forward.
Nori. And here's Doku. That has found him in acres of space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Turns and goes back.
So many.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
He's gone for the shot.
Valverde, it's a loose ball, and it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni knocks it out wide. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mathias Nunes. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo, aim forwards. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Fran Garcia. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mathias Nunes. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. He's found a way through. And here's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well measured. Foden
Could move up a gear here.
and it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! Camavinga, gently done. And that could set him on his way.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Semenyo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Foden. Nouri. Nice control. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to pro... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's a little undercooked. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Brahim Diaz. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
And the shot! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's managed to get free. What time, excellent interception. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Howson. Camavinga. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now the breakaway. Semenyo forwards him with intent. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. There are a few waiting for it. And he's had a shot! Valverde, spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Mendy succumbs to the pressure. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. forwards.
That looks a cracking ball.
Haaland!
Bernardo Silva has a goal!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Mendy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. And here's Camavinga.
Goes for a shot!
Haaland moved on forwards.
Do have a chance to counter here. Proves too strong. He's well positioned. Shot, surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Foden has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri.
Goes for the shot! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's played forward. And he welcomes it in.
Can he finish? He's having a shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The changes then in quick succession. So we have a double substitution going on here. It's Valverde, played out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's a real chance! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lofted upfield. Can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ake cuts it out. Carvajal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foden gently done. Bernardo Silva,
Aim forwards.
Semenyo, Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Luis. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And it's Diaz. Foden gently done. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Keeper's dealt with that. Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's been slipped through. Face to face with the... And the shot!
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Howson. Camavinga. Rudiger. Valverde. Rodri. Searching pass is played there. Bit offside that time. Swiftly. Valverde, now it's got space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Chouameni. Mendy. It's Camavinga. Played into space out wide. That's it! They are out! Beaten in the first leg, beaten again in the second. There is little room for argument. They were second best. Your final thoughts, Jim? There's the whistle. Now it's Semenyo. He's got away. That's a good ball. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Goulet. Valverde. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Brahim Diaz! But not quite that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Chouameni. Howson. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Brahim Diaz. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He's got to be in here. Turns and goes back, and the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Goes down, but nothing given. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Doku. Matheus Nunes. That is a brilliant interception. Goulet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch onto this? Camavinga. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga crosses it in. Traoré. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to clear it. Doku in full tilt down the left. Valverde, and the keeper's got it again. Rudiger. Traoré. Yehi. Moved on forwards. Howson does really well to win the ball there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brahim Diaz. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Valverde played with finesse. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Diaz wins the duel this time. Oh, that Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodri gently down. And it's played forward. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Rodri. Good-looking ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson with the clearance. Valverde. He's beaten the last man. Vinicius Junior! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Fran Garcia makes the interception. Howson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior tries a measured ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That was very necessary. Played into the middle. It's
really well cleared.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh, good spread. Haaland!
He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short.
And it's O'Reilly. Rodri. Now it's Doku.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Rodri. And here's Nunes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Rodri cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. And it's Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish?
Well, they can break here.
Semenyo. Now it's Haaland.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! And again! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Velvet shapes to shoot!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunez. Probing pass. Oh, it's just a little long. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Matches Nunes. Rudiger, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And back to the keeper they go. Haaland.
Bernardo Silva.
He is through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Calmly anticipates. Doku. He's got space in the area. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. It's Arda Güler. Cuts out the pass. Oh, it's come loose. Traoré. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header. Brahim Di... Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
O'Reilly.
Out to the left it goes.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Howson. And back to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. There are a few waiting for it. Incoming delivery. Fran Garcia. Natchez Nunes gets good distance on it. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior!
Too close for comfort.
Howson. Alexander-Arnold moved on forwards. Rodri over to the left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nice physical challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gehi gets over and intercepts. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Decent progress down the left. Camavinga. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Donnarumma, on ball by the goalkeeper. Glory. And here's Doku. He's in a good position. Real chance! You know You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Rudiger.
Howson. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Then a throw in. O'Reilly's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nachos Nunes. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. And here's Semenyo. Nachos Nunes. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nouri. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Played out wide. Gehi with the clearance. Tchouaméni. Camavinga played out to the left flank. Tchouaméni. Valverde. That's a dangerous ball. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Takes a shot! Goulart, who's short. That's good play. And here's Goulart. Goulart's cross. And that's been repelled. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I really did think they'd had it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that
killer ball.
Lovely bit of skill.
Haaland, and they can counter here. Doku, Bernardo Silva, perfectly measured that. Howson gets it clear. And it's Nunez. And here's Semenyo. Oh, nice touch.
Plenty waiting in the middle.
He is just caressing the ball. Matches Nunez. And here's Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
And he's searching through.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior!
He'll try to keep this. Could be danger here.
Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Oh, that's neat.
Fran Garcia crosses it in.
Out to the left it goes.
Brahim Diaz. O'Reilly, aim forwards.
And the counter is on.
And it's O'Reilly. Nouri. Doku. This is gone, that's a foul. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! And here's Doku.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's through here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is.
Out of play for a goal kick.
And here's Semenyo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lovely passing, lovely move.
Tries a shot!
Courtois sends that a long way.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. He's found a way through. Semenyo stood his ground strongly. Mathias Nunez. Cross from Mathias Nunez.
He's dealt with that well.
Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely feet.
Goulart did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga, gently done. Ruben Dias. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Nicely intercepted.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly.
Arda Güler. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Deftly away.
Oh, sweet feet.
Tries to get it clear. Proves too strong. Fran Garcia.
Brahim Diaz!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nouri. Doku. Picks it up out wide. Howson tries to clear. Out for a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Played out to the right.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Can he get onto this? Semenyo. And that has been cleared. Dramini attempts a clearance. Referee's given a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Matheus Nunes forwards and with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo!
Valverde. Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Referee has just said play on. Could move up a gear here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Goulet. Moved on forwards. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So there's going to be another change here. Rudiger can get it clear. Dehi. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Mendy. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Serves up a big chance! And that could have brought them level.
Vinicius Junior absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Matches Nunez with the clearance. They've got a corner here. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. And it's lofted through here. Haaland. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. Now who's going to be first to this? And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. His body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mendy attempts a clearance. Matches Nunez. It's a loose ball. And here's Doku. Camavinga. Oh, a throw in. Changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's managed to gift it back. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's a fabulous ball. Corner given. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them. Now it's Semenyo. Clearly not happy with that. Chouameni. Savinho. And here's Marmouche. Here's a shot! Oh, that should have been two.
Marmouche has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know?
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Lewis tries a cross.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Time, excellent interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo. That's still going. Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. Delivers with wit. And the finish! Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marmouche. That has been cut short. Rudiger. Chouameni. Howson aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mendy. He's on a run down the left wing. And it's been played through. And he shoots! Stolen level at the last!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3. Gehi. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Four added minutes on the board. And it's Mendy. Hit into the middle. That is clearly overhit.
Well read, nice interception. Howson.
Mendy. Vinicius Junior.
That's been...
Garcia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Good chance here! No, not quite. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Marmouche. Nicely intercepted.
Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Ignoring.
That's it! They are out! All square here, and they are gone. The first leg deficit proved not to be recoverable, and despite a better effort here, they're